Hi there YouTubers, this is Roscoe back with another piece I acquired early on this year. Another piece to add to my Predator collection, and that's the Sideshow Collectibles Berserker Predator life-size bust. And I remember seeing this about 3 or 4 years ago at Sydney Supernova. I was into Hot Toys then, heavily collecting those, and when I saw this just blew me away at the absolute size of it. The price was a bit of a turn off, but even if I had the cash at the time, there's no way I could get this thing home. The box was just insanely large. But yes, something I always had in the back of my mind, wanted to have one day. And now that I've sold most of my Hot Toys and I'm collecting these life-size pieces, I decided to go grab it. I think I bought this back in January, February this year. Bought it from Indonesia. So got it all shipped away from Indonesia in that large box. So the shipping cost almost as much as the piece, but the piece was going for a very good price. Brand new. And although it got lost for 2 weeks, which is quite disappointing, I was very worried it was going to turn up broken. It finally turned up. The box was almost damaged beyond repair, and I was almost certain that this was going to be damaged when I opened. But surprisingly enough, it survived. Goes to show the packaging did its job, and it's very well done by Sideshow. I still have the packaging, so it's something folded up in the garage. I don't think many collectors keep the box for this. It's just almost double the size of 2 dishwashers, so it just takes up so much room. And it's nothing really to look at anyway. It's just a brown cardboard box with some black detail on it. Yeah, and I don't think you'd be able to rebox this regardless. It's just too hard to maneuver and too heavy. So this will be staying in the collection forever regardless, so whether I keep the box or not is another story. But yeah, I don't think it's something, out of all the stuff I have, I love keeping the boxes, but I can just see why people don't want the box for this. But anyways, he's here now. Had this for almost 6 months now, I'd say. And you still almost have to pinch yourself when you see something you've wanted for such a long time and it's finally in your possession. Sideshow have done a wonderful job of it. I think it's their largest bust they've ever created. Obviously the factory paint job is not as good as a custom paint job would have been. That goes for all pieces, but on a mass scale I think they've done an amazing job. Got all the patchwork, the red and the black. Nice cool stand to support this monstrosity, the Super Predator, Mr. Black as he's also called. I have the biomass to go with it, which is something I can't wait to display one day beside it. Got all the quills, they've been assembled really well. They're quite sturdy. No chance of them getting broke during shipping. They're well away from the edge of the box, which is good. Dreads. Dreads are solid sculpt, so you don't want to put too much pressure on them in case you snap them. They are polystyrene. You can take the dreads off. Some of them come loose and you have to attach them. So that's quite cool. If they were completely on this, or a solid sculpt, they would have broke for sure on the way here. The fact that these are pretty much, you can take them out, they survived. Take another look further around. The shoulder cannon's a separate piece. It is huge. You can move that around a bit. More quills. Had to pick it up and put it back down about 3 times getting into the house. It is heavy. I didn't find it overly heavy, just more awkward where you're trying not to hit any of the parts while you're carrying it. But you can see here's my hand, the size of this piece compared to my hand. He's a big boy. There are reviews galore out there of this. As I mentioned, it's come out quite a few years ago. But just want to start sharing my happiness with it. Add to my channel. And to give collectors another option to have a peek at this on YouTube. I always go on YouTube every now and then and check out older pieces, things I don't have. And sometimes I'd love for you know, some other things to be put on. That there's only one review out there, you wish there'd be more, but it's a very cool piece. And it was the last bust I needed for the collection to complete all the licensed Predator busts, so it's another plus. Gonna start filming a few more things I've got this year in the coming videos. Now I'm on holidays for a couple of weeks, so one thing I'm finding with reviewing statues though is getting to move them and showing the box as well is quite difficult. So some of my future reviews won't show the boxes. It's just too hard to move the statues and move the boxes and unbox everything. It's not like Hot Toys, so fortunately I'll just describe the box in certain occasions. Like this guy, I won't be able to show his box or move him to put beside it like I do with other reviews. But I don't think people really want to hear about the boxes anyway, so. He's an absolute beast. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quick video of the Sideshow Collectibles Berserker Predator. Thanks guys, bye for now.